Hi friends! Today we are going to read a book and it's called All About Plants. And I thought this would be a good time for us to read about plants because it's springtime finally and we're going to start seeing plants coming to life. Maybe your family is planting some plants out in the garden or around the house. So we're going to talk about all about our plants. We're going to talk about what we need to do to plant a plant and the different parts of a flower or some other types of plants. So let's go ahead and read our book, All About Plants, okay? And in this book, I should say, we're going to have some vocab words in here as well. So I'm going to hold up two options and I want you to look at the right option, point to the right option, or tell me which picture we need to do, okay? So, all about plants. First, the seeds are planted, okay? We need to plant our seeds into the soil or the dirt, okay? Which picture shows planting seeds? You're right. This is the picture of the seeds. We need to plant the seeds into the dirt or soil. Nice work. Second, the seeds need water and sun. Okay. Which picture shows water and sun? You're right. This is the water and sun. Plants need water and sun. Then a seedling starts to grow. Which picture shows a seedling starting to grow? Yeah, you're right. This is the picture of a seedling starting to grow. Nice work. Fourth, a sprout starts to grow. Which one is a picture of a sprout growing? Yeah, nice work. This is the picture of a sprout growing. See, they're the same. And then fifth, a flower grows. Which one is a picture of a flower growing? Yeah, nice work. This is a picture of a flower growing. Before we continue, I do want to say, my friends, that this whole process of a flower growing or a plant growing does not occur in one day. So you might have to take some time to watch this, okay? So our next thing we need to do is we need to sequence the pictures that we just read. So we need to sequence how the flower starts and grows, okay? So I want you guys to pause the video and I want you to think about what is the sequence of parts of a flower growing. All right, so good job thinking about it. Let's talk about it. All right, the first part is we need to plant our seeds, remember, into the soil and the dirt. After that, we need to give our plants or our seeds some water and they need to be in the sun. Next, we have a sprout that grows out of the ground from a seed. And then we have a seedling. I may have mixed those two up. I think it's a seedling and then a sprout. Sorry, guys. That one grows. And then lastly, we have our flower. So that's the sequence of a flower growing. All right, so now let's talk about the parts of a plant, okay? So the first part of a plant or a flower is that a flower has roots, which is down here. And this is what some roots look like without the dirt, okay? Roots often are really long and usually there are a lot of them and they grow far and they grow deep in the ground, okay? So maybe you guys can see when your family plants a flower or a different plant, you can maybe look at the roots that they have and you can see how long they are. The next part is a flower has a stem, okay? And this is what a stem might look like. Some plants have really long stems, some of them have short stems, some of them are thicker or thinner, some of them are straight up and down, some of them are curved, okay? Stems look a little different in every plant. Next, a flower has leaves. And this is kind of a picture of a leaf that a flower might have. You can also see leaves on trees or on tomato plants or on all the different kinds of plants, okay? So a flower has leaves. Next, a flower has petals, okay? So really look at our arrow. The arrow shows the purple petals here, okay? Some flowers might have white petals or blue petals. It kind of depends on the flower, okay? But this flower has purple petals here. And some petals look way different, so maybe you'll have to go outside and see some different shaped petals. Lastly, a flower has pollen, and our arrow is pointing to the yellow part of the flower. Usually our pollen is in the middle, protected by the petals. Not all the time, but sometimes it is. And this is where bees and bugs go to get some food and to make different things, okay? So that's all about our plants. If you guys have some time soon, I encourage you to go looking for plants and looking at the different parts of flowers that you might see outside in the springtime. See you guys later.